Hi, Linda Talon here. Welcome back to another YouTube channel here. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate all of your comments and all of your support. This channel is for you. It's motivated by my knowledge and wisdom to help you reach the highest level you could possibly imagine. This is your go-to station for getting the real deal. I'm not going to fluff you. I'm not going to sugarcoat you. I'm not going to give you a quick fix or a band-aid like a lot of places will do that. A lot of stations will do that. But I'm going to tell you some real hardcore truths that will take you through life when you really feel stuck, confused, not sure, and you need that person to hold your hand, and that's me. Today, the topic is 5 key points on when you've chosen to live the life less traveled, how to navigate the journey. If you're like me and you realize that you will never fit into a box and you feel like you want to start your own path and it's very unconventional, it's creative, there's no set path for you, you've left corporate America, you've left everything behind you, and you're now on your own journey. Congratulations, I'm right there with you. I'm holding your hand. In fact, we're in the same vehicle, okay? 5 things to do when you realize that you were never meant to fit in life. Number 1, you realize, or I realize, that life is a journey. It literally is a long, windy road. And it's a long road, and you're going to be faced with detours and roadblocks and black ice and hail and rain, all of that. That's all part of the journey. I want to give you a heads up. So when you do find those situations in front of you, you're not going to panic. You're not going to stand there like a deer in the headlights, and you're going to retreat back to your old comfort zone, because that ship has sailed, guys. Once you made that decision to move forward with your creativity, your uniqueness, your gift to society, to humanity, you cannot turn back. It takes on a power and a life bigger than yourself. So number 1, be aware. You're going to scare your family and friends. They're going to think you're crazy. They're going to think you went off the deep end. That's a par for the course, because you're not fitting into their mold of how you should be. You're now living who you really are meant to be. There's going to be a disconnect there. But I guarantee you, sooner or later, they're going to come around and they're going to start calling you a genius. Number 1, you're going to lose a lot of family and friends. Number 2, you're going to get guidance. And I know a lot of people sometimes call it downloads. You're going to get senses of inspiration about where to go, where not to go, and you need to follow that. That is your GPS telling you that this is the right way for you. And you're not going to always get that guidance every day when you want it, how you want it. It's going to come sporadically. But keep in mind, even if you're not hearing that inner voice every single day, you're still on the path. You're still on the path of growth. And then the next thing you have to be aware of is there are going to be roadblocks. You're going to hit a dead end. You're going to hit a dead end, and you're going to see, oh my goodness, where do I go now? You don't just stop there. You don't just stop there and start crying and saying, oh my goodness, I made a mistake. I mean, if you're going from New York to California and you hit a detour, you're not going to sit there and say, oh my God, I'm a failure. No, you're going to back up the car and you're going to take a detour. You're not going to sit there and say, I'm a failure, I'm going to beat myself up. Same thing with life. You're going to hit roadblocks. You're going to hit situations where you don't see the next road sign. You got to take that detour. You got to keep going, moving forward, keep the momentum going. So back that car up and start making a detour. It's going to happen to all of us. You're going to start to worry, doubt, question yourself. That's when your mind starts kicking in, and it's going to make you overthink, and you're going to start doubting yourself, and you're going to go into that tailspin of, oh my goodness, I'm crazy. You're not crazy. You just hit a rough patch. The next thing you need to do and be aware is the fact that you cannot compare your life to other people's levels. If you don't have that house yet, if you don't have that relationship, you're not supposed to compare yourself to other people. Sometimes people have made it in their 20s and they lost it at 40. Maybe you make it at 50 and you keep it until you're 100. Don't compare yourself to everyone else. Everyone else is on a different journey. You're on your own unique journey. Your own GPS is unique to yourself. It's your own unique, in your DNA roadmap that you follow that's going to guide you to your destination. So please stop looking behind you and compare yourself to family and friends and I should be here and I should do this and I should do that. You are on your own unique journey. So please do not compare yourself to everyone else. Also, you have to take risks. You have to be able to take that leap. Maybe you hit a precipice and you feel like there's a distance between you and the next exit. You got to take a leap of faith and you got to keep going. You cannot turn back. You cannot doubt yourself. You cannot start questioning. And you're going to find doors are starting to open. Opportunities are start coming your way. People that were not meant to be in your life will end up leaving, sometimes through no fault of yours. They'll start dropping away because they serve their purpose. And people will come and go and opportunities will come and go, but each one takes you to that higher level. Steve Jobs once said something and it really kind of resonated with me. He said, everything in life, you'll connect the dots going backwards. You'll see how everything in your life has brought you to this point. And if you look at your whole life from the aspect of an eagle looking down at the very big vision, the big picture of your life, you will see it all makes sense. And sometimes, I mentioned in an earlier video, sometimes the best things in life happen to be the craziest, most illogical ideas, but you got to follow that inner guide, that inner flame, that inner truth that we all have. And it's there, we all have it, but we get dumbed down because we're looking at everyone else to tell us what to do and how to live and where should we get advice. It's all within us. Everything in life is in yourself. All the wisdom, all the inspiration is within yourself. That's where it all begins. That's where it all ends. Stop looking outside yourself and stop looking at what other people are doing. Let me know how you're doing. Give me your comments. Check back in for another truthful video.